Hello and welcome to a Digital Diamond baseball video on how to replay the 2014 season as it unfolds. To get the ball started, you want to go to our website and click on the Player Libraries tab, and then scroll down and click on Replay the 2014 season as it unfolds. On this page, you'll notice there's a link that says Start with this library. You're going to want to click on that link and download the Digital Diamond baseball backup file for the 2014 season. And this library will contain stats from the opening day on 3/21 all the way through the games on April 6th. Once you have that downloaded, you want to use the library Restore a Library menu item to browse to that file and restore the library. I've got the library open right here. As you can see, it's got players for the 2014 season. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by playing the first set of games. The first set of games goes from 3/22 all the way through April 6th, and from that point forward you'll be playing games on a weekly basis. You'll play a week of games, then you'll update your stats, then you'll play a week of game, you'll update your stats. So you'll be following the progression of the 2014 season week by week. I'm going to fast play these games through 4/6 right now, and then I'll come back and show you how to update your stats. Okay, as you can see, I fast played through April 6th. And when you do this at home, you're probably going to want to pick a team or several teams that you want to manage manually, and then replay those by hand and have the computer fast play the games that you're not going to manage. At this point, I've completed my chunk of games, and I need to wait for the regular season to play its next week, which would be 4/7 through 4/13. Once that happens, I'm going to update my stats from our website, and I can follow along with the next week's worth of games. You can find those stat files on our website by going to the Player Libraries tab and then clicking on Replay the 2014 season. If you scroll down on this page, there'll be an entry in this table for each week's worth of games. The games haven't been played yet, so these links aren't active, but I've got a file set up to simulate this so you can see how it'll work once it happens. After the next week of games are played, this link will become active. You can download a zip file and extract it into your import folder of your Digital Diamond Baseball data files directory. Once you've done that, go to the Library menu item and choose Import Players from CSV Files. Next step is to click on the Auto Populate button, select Baseball Reference, and choose OK. As you can see, here's that directory that I just downloaded from the website and extracted into my import folder of my Digital Diamond Baseball data files. I want to go inside that folder and then click on Auto Populate. This populates all the fields with the correct import files, and the next step is to click on the Real-Time Stats League Import Radio button. This is an important step. You don't want to miss that. And you also need to enter the 2014 year under the Freeze Year field. Once that's all set, you can click on Import to import the next round of statistics. I'm going to do that now and come back as soon as it's done, and we'll talk about how to proceed. Okay, the stats have now been imported for the games from 4/7 to 4/13, and I would now be ready to play that week's worth of games just like I did before. It's not a bad idea to periodically use the Teams Edit Team Profile dialog and generate the profiles from time to time, because the rosters will be changing with each weekly update, and you want to give the computer manager a chance to adjust the lineups. If you forget to do this, it's not the end of the world. If players have been deactivated or traded, the computer manager will make substitutions as you're playing. But it's a good idea to run that generate team profiles from time to time. Once you replay the next week's worth of games from 4/7 through 4/13, transactions will be executed that will match the real-life movement of players to the DL and back up, trades between teams, promotions, demotions, and so on. This is done on a weekly granularity, so it's not going to be exact to the day as it takes place in real life. So while the replay will be reasonably accurate, it won't be 100%. Once you've played those games from 4/7 to 4/13, you'll repeat the process, which means going to our website, downloading the next week of stats, importing the stats using the import players from CSV files, and then replaying the next week of games. And you can do this while the season progresses, all the way until the end. One useful tip here is in between weeks, every time you replay a week, it's a good idea to back up your library using the library. Back up this library menu item, and you have a tag in there. You can tag it based on the week that you just played. That way, if you make a mistake with this process of importing and so on, you'll always have a backup to go to start over. So I can't emphasize how important it is to do regular backups during your replay so you can recover from any errors you might make. This is the first time we've kind of facilitated this process online, and we've created a forum on our website specifically for the 2014 replay. So we'd be happy to get some feedback or tips or just some notes about your experiences doing this. So feel free to post anything you like on that forum to help others and us improve the process. Hopefully it works out well. Enjoy, and thanks for playing Digital Diamond Baseball.